They'll need a ticket with a couple more steps.
Jeter, that patented inside-out swing, he will dump into right field for USA's first hit of the afternoon. A little strange to see Derek Jeter in that look. Team USA's first year with the Reds, as he was the National League Comeback Player of the Year, and he's got a base hit past Nicholas Dempsey. Jeter will take the extra base. Butcher, a very aggressive throwing arm, but he gets the cutoff man this time, Villenberg. Team USA with back-to-back base pitches here in their loss to Canada on Tuesday. A-Rod reaching out, just swats it in the gap. Jeter will score easily. Ball is bobbled in right center by the South Africans, and Ken Griffey Jr. is coming around, and he will score all the way to third. Goes A-Rod. 2-0 USA.
Rodriguez got a
3-2 to Derek Lee. He takes one the other way. Ian Butcher back. He has tremendous power that way, and that ball's gone. Looked like an easy swing the other way, and as you say, it may be 360, but it plays small when it's breezy here. And Derek Lee with a 2-run opposite field home run, and Team USA has struck for 4 here in the top of the first.
Derek Lee hit that ball off the end of the bat. Didn't get much of it, and still it left the yard. That shows you how hard the wind is blowing. Again, this is a slider off the plate. Derek thought he might have flied out to right field. The ball just keeps going. And for Carl Michaels, the pitcher, he's probably wondering.
Ground ball by Chase Utley right to Brett Villenberg. Little high, but Nicholas Dempsey's a big target over at first base. So Roger Clemens has got a
signs pretty well.
Villenberg grounds one big hop for Barrett's Chicago Cub teammate, the 2-time Gold Glove first baseman Derek Lee. Got it there. 87-mile-an-hour fastball, and the Rocket picks up his first strikeout. So far, no matter what the score and the results, he has had the same stoic expression. A bouncing ball by Wynn over Phillips at third into left field. So Randy Wynn, who figures to be the Giants' lead, was in their chain for 3 years. Runner moving, broken bat, slowly get ball to Paul Bell. And Bell will throw out Johnny Damon. Randy Wynn down to... He actually left their organization. Paul Bell, who was a teammate of his in their organization, the second baseman, was released. And whoa, Ken Griffey Jr. towards the pavilion. What a shot that is.
That's why you wanted to make it happen with Jeter, because with the wind blowing the way it is, it wouldn't have mattered much with Ken Griffey Jr., but he got every bit of that, and just like that, there's 7 up on the board. And they are getting ever closer to the surrender rule, and it's a 15-run lead after 5 innings. And Team USA, after the embarrassment of the game against Team Canada, has come out with a little more determination. Carl Michaels getting a fastball up and out over the plate, and Ken Griffey knew it was gone when it left the bat.
Yeah, he's hit a few, so he knows how they feel and how they look, and that certainly felt and looked like a long one.
A lot of home runs standing together.
There's a base hit for Alex Rodriguez, who will sprinkle 429 home runs into that picture if he jumps in.
Good baseball players.
Chipper Jones grounds one. A-Rod lets it bounce through on the hard infield. Alex Rodriguez will stop at second base. Chipper Jones with a base hit. 2-0 pitch to Derek Lee. Ball hit towards left center field. And that ball's going to drop in. It was up there for a long, long time, but not caught. A-Rod will score. Chipper Jones will score. And it is 9-0 Team USA.
They really didn't get a look at that ball. And with the wind blowing straight out.
He stole the base runner at second base. And Utley lifts one down the third base line. Jonathan Phillips, ball coming back into fair ground, now will land. And that'll score a 10th run for Team USA as the wind pushed it. Utley took the turn, but the South Africans pounced on that drop fly ball quickly enough to hold him.
Different type of pitcher, however, than Roger Clemens.
3-2, bouncing ball up the middle, and a base hit. The first base hit for the South Africans against Roger Clemens belongs to Nicholas Dempsey. A single up the middle.
And Roger joining the team.
Well, there was reports that Roger was going to visit the Rangers yesterday as he gets the appeal. Times that occurred precisely that way. Ground ball by Willem Kemp. Tough hop at short for Derek Jeter. On to Derek Lee, and that'll be the inning. They got a hit off of Roger Clemens. Nicholas Dempsey.
Anybody in that dugout who has a chance to maybe get signed?
That's a good question. I think Johnny Phillips is age appropriate.
What is the country like?
Well, arguably, it's as beautiful a place as I've ever been. It's comparable, that Cape Town area, to Hospitable. They treated us just great when we were over there, and they embraced us. And I certainly think anybody who has an opportunity to travel to South Africa certainly should take that opportunity and enjoy what they have to offer over there.
He's earned a lot of hard hits, but
remedial stages of the game. I mean, they were athletic, and they were aggressive, and they embraced the game. But the reality was their skills were just very limited, and the tools to play the game were just not in place at that time.
Any chance you can trade for this Griffey fellow?
How about his son? I saw his son hanging out on the field before the game, Trey.
Yeah, I think he's in the dugout. I think he was bat boy or ball boy.
Speaking of Trey, that is the second 3-run homer of the day.
Today ready to go.
Ken Griffey Jr. with another home run, and A-Rod rolls one up the middle, and he's got 3 hits today. So this middle of the United States batting order not being retired. Jeter's got 2 hits in a
Nice on it. Take him
Where's
out of the game.
Teixeira? Get him into the game. He's pretty good. That's a base hit for Chase Utley. Alex Rodriguez being waved in. Ian Butcher will throw to the plate. It's cut by Nick Dempsey. And the United States has their 15-run lead in Team South Africa until early June with Placido Polanco. Not until he was traded did Utley take over as an everyday second baseman. Nice play by Jonathan Phillips, scoring from third base is another run for Team USA. Derek Lee comes in.
That was what he did last time. 3 innings, 23 pitches, and see you later.
See you later to Ian Butcher as well as Rocket. Chase Utley at second base his first time up. Well, Roger gets a strikeout. So instead of a Lee put out, Roger picks up his 4th strikeout.
I am. You know me pretty well. Nobody is more of a fan than I am. But this is
Derek Jeter with a fly ball to center. Jason Cook, it looked like, was going to get there to make the catch, and the wind played tricks on him, and Jeter is going to wind up on third. They're saying wave him in, but Jeter's going to pull up here up 16-0 and not bring it around.
those fans the other day in those games. Why, it was spectacular.
Griffey Jr. is going to bloop one in for a base hit. But Griffey Jr. was 7 RBIs. Now Stoney at 17-0.
We also saw the tremendous fanaticism.
Shape. As for the other 8, they've spent so much time in playoffs, pitched.
Right now, I know you want to stop and read the book, but beyond that, what are you thinking about doing?
Well, what I said the other day, and what I would say to you guys again today is, look, we need to.
There's Phillips flaring one that'll stay in the infield. It'll be caught by Chase Utley at second base. One away in the back. Just when you think he's gone, it was a little different with the youngsters in the South African dugout all on the railing. Jeter has to battle the wind, and he can't do it. But they're going to have a force out at second base, as Cook could not leave, and it is the out recorded anyway. So don't feel Ackermans. That's it. Strike 3 called. Cordero strikes out Ackermans. The 5th inning ends with the United States up 17-0, and that'll be it. The game will end here, and the United States officially will advance out of the second round of this first ever World Baseball Classic. They are going to take on Japan coming up Sunday at 4 o'clock on ESPN2. Jake